Battered Blues eye Tokyo visit to winless Sunwolves with a degree of anxiety. These are nervous times for Tana Amaga's Blues. They are at Tokyo a step away from falling apart at the seams and have just seen two of their hardest heads added to their lengthening invalid list. Amaga confirmed before the Blues' main training hit-out of the week at Alexandra Park on Tuesday that loose forward Jerome Kaino, hamstring, and utility back George Moala, pectoral strain, would miss the trip to Tokyo to face competition wooden spooners the Sunwolves on Saturday. With just the sole victory and 5 defeats thus far, the Blues' Super Rugby season teeters on the brink. Drop this one to the winless Sunwolves as they did so famously in the final round last year and things could really get grim. Really grim. But the beleaguered Auckland outfit, on a 3-match losing skid, were doing their best to look on the bright side ahead of a Wednesday flight to Tokyo. They are coming off a vastly improved performance, a luckless 21-19 defeat to the Chiefs in Hamilton, and there is an element of forewarned disarmed about their recognition of the Sunwolves' threat. Of course, last season they were hammered 48-21 and reported 40-degree July heat in Tokyo in a sorry finale. And the Blues, on the basis of yet another season of underachievement, are in no position to take anyone lightly. "We've been there before and didn't come away with the result we wanted," said Amaga. "We can't take them lightly. We know they will be targeting this game. Anything less than the effort we put in last week and improvements in some key areas will not get us the result we want. We're under no illusions around what we need to do both in attitude and performance." Amaga admitted their depth was being tested, with the injured list now at 14, and it not looking likely any would flow the other way this week. Lock Patrick Tuipulotu has also been unable to train with a shoulder knock, but expects to be fit for selection. The Blues have capable cover for Kaino in the grafting Jimmy Tupu, but are not so blessed in their backline stock with Sonny Bill Williams, hand, and Milani Nanai, ankle, still marked absent. They have brought Northland's Jordan Highland back into the fold after he featured at the Brisbane Tens, and Amaga indicated a reluctance to reshuffle as they did mid-game against the Chiefs by moving No 10 Stephen Perifetta to fullback and Michael Collins onto the wing. "You see his running and kicking game, but his positional game is not second nature to him," said Amaga of Perifetta. "We're also trying to get him to learn 10, so do you give a young guy 2 jobs to learn or just get him very good at one job? Those are the ramifications we're looking at." The Blues coach also made it clear he was not about to shift All Black Rico Ian back to the wing at this stage, especially with so few midfield alternatives. "You've got to think about where is he most dangerous and offers the most influence. We can put him back on the wing and hope he will get the ball, or he can have a presence in midfield and a bit more influence close to the ball. Umaga was also guarded on what to expect from a Sunwolves outfit that is 0-6 this season and had half-centuries put past them in their last 2 home outings. They've got a good coaching group, led by former Highlanders Supremo Jamie Joseph. They're clever and they'll be looking at ways to change things up. We can't take anything for granted. They do everything they can to play to their strengths. They mount a lot of pressure, and they're relentless at the breakdown. We were better in that area, against the Chiefs, but we'll need to keep improving. The Sunwolves look right for the plucking, having coughed up an average of 45 points an outing. If it was anyone but the Blues, you would chalk up the W already.